What you know about Platt? The forum is the format. It's MAZ and Tomcat. Who cares who came before that? You should trust me, it's official. Don't just take the flow for granted. We discuss important issues, plus promoting local talent. We three hosts that make the topics flow. Click the link and watch the show. Listen while you're driving home, but don't forget to watch the road. Folks from different walks of life. Gangsters, politicians, single mothers, or musicians. It's important that we listen.
Let's get us a go around table here and explain, you know what I'm saying, introduce yourself, you know what I'm saying, and explain what are you doing with education. We're gonna start with you, Ms. Grantling. Give a little intro.
So I am Terry Grantling, and my undergrad is in special education. So I taught special ed for a few years, and as well as gen ed. My master's is in family counseling. And so I do premarital counseling as well. And I currently work at Groves High School. So just education is it's not just a degree, it's who you are. So you can be an educator in your community. You can educate those around you with knowledge. Being an educator just means that you're willing to share knowledge on different platforms.
That's great. That's great. On you, next lady, Miss Dashonta.
Okay. I again am with Wayne County Community College District. Been there in the administration on that side of the house for 18 years. And just as Ms. Grantling indicated, you know, everybody is an educator. However, you know, we've been put inside of these walls to do something different and to help to encourage students to take their lives to the next level. So,
yeah.
Okay. So now you, Mr. Hester.
All right. My name is Marcus Hester. Undergrad degree is from Wayne State University. Secondary education for social studies. Currently, first full year teaching at Cass Tech High School. Not new to the district, but this is year one for me. It's COVID year, so this has been a pretty interesting year to teach. I will say that.
Been doing and I guess getting acclimated with this pandemic. How's that going with y'all?
Virtual learning.
First of all,
Ms. Reeves, you want to go first? Unmute yourself.
And you gotta do an introduction.
I'm gonna do that short. Yeah.
can y'all hear me now?
Excellent.
Okay. I will say it's definitely different. The students and the instructors at Wayne County Community College are making it. Of course, some struggling because everybody was forced into this new way of learning. So students and faculty weren't prepared. So it's been that much of a challenge, just trying to just stay afloat and keep things going and trying to adapt to this new way of learning. It's very different.
Ms. Reeves, could you tell us how long you've been teaching and what you love about it?
I have been with Wayne County Community College District for the last 18 years. And so, of course, you know, like any other college or university, we have virtual learning, distance learning. However, that was by choice. Not everybody is disciplined to learn virtually. So having to be forced to go that route has been very challenging. Of course, our enrollment has gone down significantly. Yeah, it has, because people are not as confident to learn in this new way that I believe we probably have to adapt to and adopt it for the years to come, because this is just probably going to be a part of the new wave and the new way of learning.
Been teaching for it's been over 10 years, but what I love, like I said, what I love about educating and why I became an educator. I shared this in part one of our podcast that we did, that um, my teachers raised me. So the way that school is now is different. And my teachers were my mother's teachers and my aunt's teachers. So you had that lineage of teachers. And that's the one thing that I would say is missing from education right now, because my mother was on drugs. So my teacher was like a mom, and she didn't care about my barriers. She didn't care why, I didn't come to school. Once I was old enough to put on my clothes, she said, it is your responsibility, no matter what's going home at home, to come to school. My teachers provided me with clothes, they provided me with food, they provided me with the things, the nourishment that I needed to be successful. So I became an educator to pay homage to those that helped me.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Mr. Hester, what made you get into teaching?
So for me, I grew up around educators. My mom is been with the Detroit Public School District close to 40 years now. My grandmother was one of the first Black staff members at Mumford High School, and just other educators in my family. So for me, it was kind of easy. I specifically chose social studies because I'm a pretty big history buff. That was, and when I was in school, that was like maybe one of the only two classes I actually did good in. So, I decided to teach, econ, which is where I'm at now at Cass. Again, it's my first full year. So I spent a good year at Mumford doing student teaching, subbed after that for a little bit, and that kind of confirmed everything for me. Yeah.
Okay. I see we have another educator that joined the group. Please, would you mind introducing yourself, Jay?
Oh, yes. I'm Janell Kittrell. I work for EXP Realty. I'm a realtor, and I educate people on how to finance real estate, sell real estate, buy real estate, and things like that. Anything concerning real estate.
Gotcha. I got a question for you. Just coming in. Well, I asked Miss Reeves. Well, I didn't ask everybody, but like, how does the COVID situation affect like a lot of the financial institutions and everything? And would you have any advice for people that's trying to put their money places? And some people done came up, and some people took a nosedive in the situation. But I guess, how has it affected business with you? And do you have any advice for people?
It affected business for me kind of a lot. I mean, it's 50-50 because like you said, people have came up as far as getting money during this time, and they haven't been investing, buying property, buying commercial property, all kinds of real estate. Also, another thing that it affected me as far as selling real estate is a lot of tenants has been, so a lot of investors been selling off their properties, and a lot of tenants is still staying in the property. So due to COVID, they have an excuse that you can't come in, can come in the property, things like that. So properties has been staying on the market longer because tenants have not been, leaving or letting buyers come into the property to, build a house and buy it. I'm going through an issue right now. I'm about to put a house on the market, and I had a tenant that she won't let me come in. She won't let me come in the house, so I might have to sell the house cheaper just to have investors buy the house sight unseen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Hester. As a young educator, you know what I'm saying? What advice, man? What advice would you have for any young men and women that want to, join education as a field, man? How's it been for your first crazy year of teaching? Like, you know what I'm saying? How was it?
For what it is, I enjoy it. I don't really have any issues. It's new to me, so I really, I don't have a whole lot to compare it to. But I'm making lemonades out of lemons. You know,
No doubt. No doubt.
I'm having fun with it. I'm finding ways to, you know, stay interactive with the kids. I have pretty high attendance every day, which a lot of teachers I know, at least at, you know, a lot of other schools, including my school, can't really say that same thing. I usually get at least 80% of my kids. So, you know, as far as people wanting to join, I say do it. Especially for people of color. We need us in the classroom. And even more so, Black males, I'm in a huge overwhelming minority. So it's always a good thing to see another Black male say they want to go into education, you know, or, you know, just a person of color, period. That's always a good thing.